Hi there, my name is Matt Cole.
And I'm Brian Garrity.
And we are the producers of the Sexperts Podcast. And we have a very special first-time champion sitting to my right to Brian Garrity's across.
Dead of center.
Dead of center. You sound like Bill Murray there, big time.
Cool.
Welcome, Sam Holzemer. Yay!
Thank you.
Sam is the lead drummer, right?
Yes.
Of
that's correct.
Pathogenesis.
We don't have any other drummers.
Okay. I was like, oh God, don't screw this up, Matt. He could be like,
I'm actually the secondary drummer.
yeah, he could be secondary drummer.
It's not widespread panic where they have a lead drummer, a rhythm drummer.
we don't have a percussion section.
I saw something, I meant to say this earlier. I saw something really sad. Have you read up on Phil Collins recently? Like, because of his like spinal surgery, he just sits in a chair at his concert and just sings. He can't even like hold drumsticks.
What?
Yeah. I mean, he's an older dude, but like that's sad.
But it's Phil Collins.
I know. Like even Ozzy Osbourne, I think he came out as having Parkinson's, but like I think he's still touring maybe. I'm not sure.
I saw Black Sabbath maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Really? Yeah.
And he still got it.
Yeah. So Phil.
While we're talking about bad music news, I saw today that
Welcome to Bad Music News with Sam Holzemer.
I saw that the rest of Blues Traveler's tour is canceled because
that's like the least worst news I've heard. Like,
no,
I'm actually pretty cool with that.
John Popper got injured on a tour bus, which is full circle.
Injured on the tour bus? Tour
Yes.
buses tend to be pretty safe unless they crash.
Well, and John Popper's not always in the best shape. He's in and out of good shape.
Yeah.
When I first saw Blues Traveler in college, while I was working at the snack bar at the venue where they were playing, I wasn't there to see them. He had a broken leg and was
Ooh.
wheeled out to a stool where he sat and performed. So it's like full circle, man.
Damn.
You know, another bad music news.
Yes, please.
Today, I saw in the news Shakira was attacked by wild boars in a park in Barcelona.
Yeah, luckily, I was like, oh man, I hope she's all right. I hope her hips are all right. But yeah, the board just got her purse or something. It was fine.
And so, again, we're taking calls if you have any bad music news.
Bad music news.
Of your own.
Well, let's backtrack a little bit. I do like that idea. Bad music news.
New Limp Bizkit album.
Hey, yeah, Limp Bizkit canceled. That was gonna be the first concert back at the Norva, right?
Yeah, they canceled because of COVID stuff.
Yeah, but then somebody did come in to the Norva, right? They've had
a couple concerts,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I forgot who was first, but if you weren't Limp Bizkit, you're nothing. It was back to.
I thought it should have been Prince. What? More bad music news?
We know Sam. Although I may have met him a while ago, but he is he's actually part of Raven's Hollow now, which is awesome.
I feel like I'm kind of the ugly monster that lives in a shed behind like the Ravens Hollow estate.
That's why we like you.
He knows his place.
But I'm like Brian. But his partner is Eva Lorraine of Terror, and she's been on the show. Now, maybe I guess maybe you know. Did we meet before like you started coming to theater, taking class and stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
Really, I got to know y'all by doing stuff over the pandemic on
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah.
And you and I obviously got to know each other at the beach.
Right, yeah.
It's weird to see Sam.
Well,
with a shirt.
obviously.
It's weird to see Sam with a shirt on. And Sam's never seen me with a shirt off, so he's fine.
Yeah, so over the pandemic, Sam did a lot of great Zoom stuff. Raven's Hollow. What were the other shows that you did with us?
I did some of the, I forgot what
were they called?
shows were called. A lot
Improv Riot or something. No, Improv Explosion. Yeah, something like that. Improv Explosion. I forget all about that now.
Yeah, the
And Brian
various short form shows
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you had.
He's fucking hilarious.
Can I read the first 2 Facebook messages that Sam and I ever exchanged?
You have them? Yes.
And they were on August.
Please do.
They were on August 14th, 2020, at 9:36 p.m. That was the night of a drunk prov.
Were you in Drunk Prov?
No,
I've never been on drunk prov.
He played behind.
I refuse.
He played behind. He played behind the scenes support. I messaged him, "Hey man, is Eva okay?"
Oh, this makes sense now. Okay, yeah, this makes sense.
She won drunkest player that night. Yeah.
Yes.
He wrote back, she threw up a bunch and passed out. She'll be okay.
Man, that's love. I love it. Yeah, and so, all right, talking about your beach thing, I guess. So we know him from, improv and doing stuff on Zoom.
I wasn't
About beach.
necessarily going to talk about it, but I mean, it was an important.
Are you not allowed to talk about it now?
No,
It's a
it was
secret?
it was a kind of important part of the pandemic lockdown phase.
We're
for
still
us.
in
Like,
pandemic.
I know, that's why I said lockdown phase.
Oh, you're
We're not
sneaky.
as locked down anymore. But.
Uh-oh.
But no, Sam and Eva live in Ocean View, near a beach that has a
Right near the beach.
near
Boy.
near a beach that has a pipe that's like a drainage pipe that runs out into the water, and it's inexplicable, but we are all drawn to this pipe. It's romantic. It's beautiful.
It's like a cocoon.
It sort of plays a religious symbolism for us,
Really?
and we gather there and talk, watch sunsets, and commune at times where indoor communing was not really happening.
Yeah. Brian's basically my therapist now.
So you guys would get in deeper than just like, hey, how's Eva?
Oh yeah, especially lately, because now it's been 2 summers of that, and
you guys still go to the beach.
we're like
Yeah.
family.
Now you're not going to go to the beach when it gets cold, right? I don't know how beach things work.
Now we take a break and we go do drunk prov.
All right, so now post lockdown, what are you doing performance wise?
Well, I'm not really too much of a comedian per se. I help Eva do sketch stuff. I help write jokes for her
Nice.
occasionally, but that's more her thing. I've done a little bit of improv, not very much at all. I've only taken 1 class. I might do that more. But I haven't really performed too much comedy.
Yeah.
Teacher's pet.
Yeah, I did one Teacher's Pet show. That was really my only live improv show in person.
Awesome.
I did a bunch of shows over the pandemic on Zoom.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mostly play music. I play drums in
Lead drums. Keep going.
Yes, lead drums in death metal bands. I play in Pathogenesis.
Yeah.
And also in Cybernetic War Crab.
Wait, we haven't heard about this one.
Now this is breaking news. We went from sad music news to happy music news.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, that Cybernetic War Crab is, I don't know, if Pathogenesis is more like sort of artistic baby, then Cybernetic War Crab is more like my fun band.
Nice.
It's more simplistic. It's kind of gimmicky.
Cool.
All our songs are like puns with like crustaceans.
Where can we find it?
cyberneticwarcrab.bandcamp.com. I believe it's spelled with a K, not a C. That makes it extra metal.
Wait, like KYBER?
No, cybernetic and then war crab. Crab is spelled with the K.
So it's like imitation crab. And can we find pathogenesis.bandcamp.com as well?
Yep. Pathogenesis.bandcamp.com. Pathogenesis actually has 2 new albums coming out soon. We recorded over the pandemic. We had a bunch of material.
Holy shit.
So-
like back to back or at once, 2 albums?
Yeah, it was the same recording session.
Cool.
We recorded 2 albums. Those will be coming out soon. We have
That's awesome.
Greasy Exudate.
Ooh.
That's kind of our greasier material. And then
Aptly named.
and then we have Terminal Burrowing, which
Nice.
is sort of more dark and mysterious.
Terminal burrowing almost sounds like a cyber. What is it?
Yeah, some of your
Cybernetic War Crab.
Cybernetic War Crab is seeping into the other one.
Well,
Now,
terminal burrowing is what people do when they're freezing to death.
oh,
They'll like go off and try to like sort of bury themselves somewhere.
holy shit.
Spooky.
So pretty cool name for a death metal album.
Yeah, basically.
Needless to say,
Let's see. So do you like the Blood Brothers? Do you know them?
I'm not familiar now.
Okay, look them up. I was just reading about them today. I love them from back in it was like a post-hardcore era.
Was that a hardcore band? Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
now come to think of it, I feel like
They had two vocalists, and they sounded like tortured babies. Like, I just looked them up, and like they were around from 97 to 2007, and they just decided to call it quits. And that was like one of the saddest days of my life. I was like, oh man, I really like these guys, but they
more bad music news
from 2007. But it's weird because it makes sense because like once you do something for like 10 years, you're kind of like, man, should we keep doing this or no? How long? How long have you been in Pathogenesis?
That's Malcolm Gladwell's new book. Should we keep doing this? I don't know.
I don't know.
Funny you say that because I've been playing in Pathogenesis for about 10 years.
Yeah, because I know you've been in it for a while. Yeah, and I'm not saying anything about the band because actually I like Death Metal, I like Pathogenesis. I like listen to it, and but yeah, isn't that interesting? Where I've been actually working at EVMS for 10 years, Eastern Virginia Medical School, and been around the Pushers for 10 years doing like comedy and stuff.
I was married for 10 years.
Yeah, whatever.
I guess we need to stop and like start playing hockey or something.
Oh fuck! No, I'm not gonna be the death of Pathogenesis here. Now, I actually don't know this, or maybe we have talked about it during Drunk Prov, and I don't remember. Are you like are you a songwriter in Pathogenesis, or no? Is that more the war crab?
I do write a lot of lyrics for the band.
Cool.
Writing the actual songs themselves is usually something we kind of do as a group. My
Neat.
guitarist Dave, he usually writes a bunch of riffs, and then the rest of us sort of try to sort it out what the hell he's doing. He makes things way too complicated.
That's fucking cool.
You listening, Dave? Simplify that shit.
Yeah.
You're on notice, Dave.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Make me want to burrow.
But yeah, I love writing lyrics.
Cool.
Metal lyrics are really fun to write because you get to write silly horror stories that are just bizarre and stupid.
Yeah.
Did you submit anything to 666 Project?
Because that's exactly what they're going for there.
No, I did actually read some of the lyrics on a poetry jam on improv one time, though.
That's right. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. I'm not sure when this is going to come out, but catch Sam. He's probably going to be in a little Ravens Hollow thing called The Red Throne, which I wrote. And that's kind of...
sketch.
No one shits upon the Red Throne. I can't wait to put it up. And then, so War Crab, do you write in there, or what is that? Because you said it was kind of like your little kind of lighter outlet.
I mean, we kind of write everything together on that one.
Same group.
Yeah, well, that's different people in War Crab.
Has that ever happened before? Two sets of people and two groups that are identical, but when they're doing one thing, they're one group, and when they're doing another thing, they're another group.
Oh yeah, the metal scene is very much like that.
Really?
It's like you'll have three guys, and they have six bands between them. You know?
Yeah, and they're looking for like one that hits or gets successful, or the one that like they can tolerate all the people together. Kind of like improv groups. It's
really just like, it's almost like a lot of the time it's just like a scheduling thing. Like, all right, well, Dave can't make it Friday, so we'll
call ourselves something else.
Yeah, this will be a different version.
Yeah. And I always love hearing about, I can't think of any, it's a great question. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Any like, it's probably like a listicle somewhere of like side projects that became bigger than the actual thing. And they're like, well, I guess we're in it now with these dumbasses.
Yeah. Like
Temple of the Dog, bro.
Maybe, yeah.
I do feel like War Crab kind of might have more legs in that sense just because of the gimmick. Everyone loves a good gimmick.
Yeah. You like dress up like crabs? Like kind of like gore style?
That's kind of a dream of mine, is to have like an elaborate like stage show like that.
That would be fucking incredible.
But really so far all we've done is dress up in beach attire.
Do you know my introduction?
It's like Beach Day with Brian Garrity, but you play metal. That's awesome.
Do you know my introduction story to gore?
I think so, but remind me.
I was...
was it a first date?
It was a first date, and someone said, "Oh, you should take her to the boathouse to see this band that's really good. It's playing there tonight."
But you guys got covered in blood, obviously, but she liked it, right?
No, we stayed in the back and just watched it with amazement. It was like we had no expectations. We had no idea what we were going to see.
That's a fantastic first date.
It was cool, yeah.
God, that's gonna be. Sam is gonna give that experience to some lovely couple one day. Like, oh man, I remember the first time I saw a cybernetic war crab. We had no idea what to expect. These guys dressed up like crab androids on stage and threw crab legs at us. It's an all-you-can-eat crab leg metal show. It was awesome.
Hey, if the gimmick includes all you can eat crab legs, I'm in.
This is really
We're
cool.
gonna need some sponsors.
So I have a question that I've been meaning to ask you in person, but I'll just ask on this show.
This is the time for it.
It seems like you play a lot in North Carolina. Is your band? I always got the impression your band was based in North Carolina. Are you guys local here?
The Pathogenesis is based in North Carolina. 2 of them live in Raleigh.
Okay.
The other guitarist lives in Blacksburg, Virginia. So we all just meet in Raleigh to practice.
Wow.
War Crab is local here, though.
Cool.
That must be simpler too. Man, yeah, that's a scheduling thing. Getting those people from all over the country.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
Reminds me of Postal Service.
From such great heights?
Yeah. Isn't there a deal like they were mailing the lyrics and the music
right,
back and forth to each other through the mail?
Yeah, fucking dweebs.
That's the shittiest gimmick I've ever heard of.
Yeah, get crab, more crab. More crab.
Spell it with a K.
The Coastal Service. All right, you heard that, Cybernetic War Crab. We just made another band with Sam. You can't have them. We just made the Coastal Service.
The Coast Guard, but we're going to spell it with a K.
Jesus. All right. Well, we're glad to have you on the podcast, and I had to shout out Brian because he is the currently the great uniter, even more so than Biden. He brings all the guests on and books them, and I was like, as soon as he said Sam's gonna come, I was like, oh, that's fucking brilliant because we haven't had you on. Now, I hope you weren't excited about being the first metal drummer on the show because we've already had at least one other. Have we had a couple on?
I don't remember who the first was. You mentioned it, but I don't know who it was.
Yeah. Actually, do you? Oh shit. Oh,
They're probably not as fast as me, though.
We're gonna have a drum off on this fucking show.
Who was it?
Huh? The guys from I'm blanking on their fucking name. That sucks. You know, Worrell and Radford. And then,
are any of them a drummer? No, they have a different drummer.
But that guy, remember when they played the Australians in the show? We were in your car or my car. He was the drummer.
Wasn't there?
The drummer wasn't there.
Mm-mm.
Sam, you were the first metal drummer in the show.
We had the husband material guys. So we had
what's their
Dan,
fucking band's name? Oh, god damn it.
Their band's name is Dead Friends.
Dead Friends. God damn, it's so simple.
But
right.
no, we didn't have the drummer.
Dead Crabs. All right.
We've had a metal singer and a metal guitarist and their comedian friend. A guy who used to be in a comedy group with them.
But I thought he was part of the band. Did I get that wrong?
No, that's Drew, and he's just comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Drew, just comedy.
Shout out to husband material. Shout out
to Dead Friends.
to Dead Friends.
All right.
Friends.
But more so listen to Pathogenesis. Or listen to both. Listen to all of them.
If Austin's hearing this, he's laughing because I've literally invited him back on the show probably 27 times. He's always like, oh, man, you're so nice to ask, but we can't do it today.
I gotta go tour. All right. Let's see. Anything else coming up? Anything else you want to talk about? Plug?
Crab.
Crab. Crab.
Platformed.
Crab.
Actually,
Oh.
well, I'll plug this for Eva.
Yeah.
And the show probably won't even be out.
Yeah.
Before
you'd be
this happens. But Eva is doing performing with the Kamikaze sketch show this Friday at the Push Comedy Theater.
Yeah, and it's
check that out.
Friday, October 1st, in case this comes out later.
It'll be fantastic. Be sure to come out. Check out all the wonderful dick and fart jokes.
Yeah.
That will occur there.
Wait, were you in her sketch and platformed? Or did you help her write that?
I was in the sketch, yeah. I would play the dead body. I didn't have any speaking lines. But.
So hopefully she does another one for platform coming up. That's every third Saturday at 10 p.m.
But that's when you guys are doing your Nobody Shits on the Red Throne.
Yeah, you can check out the Red Throne.
Maybe I should get War Crab on the platform show.
Cool.
That could be fun.
Jesus Christ, yes. Oh my God. I'll help with the costumes. I'll help with Crab.
If we were still doing Real Funny, I'd have him on in a second.
Yeah. Okay, well, once again, check out Sam Holzemer and his band Pathogenesis and Cybernetic War Crab, and with his partner Eva, Lorraine of Terror in the Kamikaze Show, and everything platformed. And he's going to be on one of my improv teams one day, hopefully. A boy can wish.
Looking forward to it.
All right, we're on to the episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.